from the Rochester Rhinos, who are off to an incredible 3-0-2 start. I don't think anyone anywhere in the soccer world in America really expected this to happen. Alex Dixon from the Rhinos, thank you for joining
Welcome to the
us.
show, Alex.
You guys got to be thrilled about the start and about the road trip in Louisville and St. Louis. What's the team's thoughts right now?
The team's very excited right now. We knew we had the first 5 games on the road, and we tried to collect as many points as possible, and we luckily came out with a 3-0-2 record. And, we would like to get 2 more wins, obviously, but we're excited in the position that we're in and just want to keep on building on that and move forward.
And Alex, you scored the game tying goal in the 68th minute in Louisville on Thursday. Tell us about that goal.
Came off the set piece. Ball was bouncing around a little bit. Anwar Abassi headed the ball back in. Johnny, I knew he was going to see me making the run, so I just made a little darting run in. He played me in, and I just hit a shot. Luckily, it went in, and we got the tie. So.
Now, one thing I was watching that Louisville game I found very interesting. They had, it looked like artificial turf covering the infield dirt. Am I right?
Yeah, that was correct. It was strange.
Yeah,
Never seen that before.
how is that to play on there? It had to be a little weird.
Yeah, it was very weird. Like you'd go from the grass to the artificial turf, so you go from cutting normally, and then you hop on the turf, and it's just a totally different ball game. So definitely took a little bit of time to get adjusted to that, but I think once we got our footing on that, everything was fine, and we put in a good performance.
Was it the field like on baseball fields? Was it a thinner field? Because usually at baseball stadiums they can't have a very wide field.
Yeah, the field it was very tight, very compact. I think it was only about 105 yards long and like 70 or 65 wide.
Oh wow,
so
yeah.
It was tight, and the ball was pinging around pretty well. So it was our style of play, and definitely a different feel for the game, but we enjoyed it.
It's like a reminder of the old Frontier days.
Yeah. At Frontier Field in Rochester, years and years ago, they played at the baseball stadium here. The Rhinos did, but they had they put sod over the infield dirt instead of the turf. So I thought that must be a new kind of thing they're wanting to try to save money. In Louisville is just put turf over there.
Over it.
How's the
Yeah.
fan support on the road in Louisville and St. Louis? Two new USL cities.
It was good. They had 2 good crowds out there. They're very vocal. And, we did our best job that we could to shut them up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But, they definitely had some good crowds out there, and very surprising to see.
Yeah, I'd say it's a pretty, festive atmosphere, like a lot of supporters.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
So,
Definitely.
Alex, you came out of University of North Carolina, also played for the Houston Dynamo, scoring your first MLS goal as a rookie in 2011. Tell us about that experience playing in MLS, and are you looking forward to trying to get back to MLS?
Yeah, the MLS was definitely a great experience. I was at my hometown team, so that was also a positive. But just playing with some of the best players I've ever been with in my life every day, that was a good learning experience, and just learning how to be a good professional. And definitely trying to get back there. But right now I'm focused on the Rochester Rhinos and trying to bring back a championship to the city.
Very cool.
Awesome.
Alex, you're 5'8", listed 5'8", 150. I've noticed it seems like speed is definitely your game. I'm sure I'm not the only one who's noticed that. Is that what you kind of pride yourself on?
Yeah, it's probably the biggest part of my game, just being able to get away from guys and take guys on. But, I think I have a lot more to offer than speed, so I try to, work on all aspects of my game. But speed definitely is, my main thing. It's a very good advantage for me.
Do you, it must be nice for you getting to play under a USL Hall of Fame coach like Bob Lilly. It's certainly working so far this year. Is that a good experience to be able to learn under him?
Yeah, it's a great experience. He's a very demanding coach, and he knows what he wants. And, we always have an idea of what we want to do when we step onto the field. So he provides us with a clear picture, and, it's a good experience playing under him and enjoying it.
So, Alex, any personal goals for this year? Do you want to score a couple more goals? Do you want to improve your game overall? And also team goals. What are you guys looking to do this year?
Yeah, personally, just trying to get better. Obviously, score as many goals as possible, but the team comes first in everything. So we're just trying to get back to the playoffs and build on what we had last year. And then hopefully, if we stay in form, keep the right attitude, then we'll be in the championship. And hopefully, that's the main goal, to bring a championship back. So,
Very
that's
cool.
what we want to do.
It has been a while since the Rhinos have won a championship. 2001
Yeah.
was a long time
Mm-hmm.
ago, and that was at the baseball stadium in Frontier. Or no, yeah, that
That
was
was
at the
at
baseball. Yeah,
Frontier.
that
Yep.
was. So it has been a while. It'd be nice to see the Rhinos make a run at it last year. You guys were looking good at the end of the year last year. Went into LA. The Galaxy 2 was a very tough team. So what do you think about the USL this year? You guys are just playing on the East Coast. No more trips out to LA and Sacramento and Orange County
Yeah, I mean, we're hoping to make those trips out to the West
in the
Coast a
playoffs.
little
Yeah.
bit this year, but they obviously realigned the conferences and everything. So we'll play a couple of teams 3 or 4 times this year, and when that comes around, we'll have a good picture of everyone. But when the playoffs roll around, I think we'll be able to go to the West Coast, and I think they'll be a little bit surprised at what we have to offer.
hmm
And I think we can make a run at it.
You guys will have to represent the East Coast of the USL. So home opener coming up this week. It's got to be exciting. You guys have been on the road for a month. Sunday, April 26th, 2:05 against the New York Red Bulls 2. You guys played them in the season opener. It was a scoreless draw. It looked
Mm-hmm.
like that was kind of before you guys had really started to get everything rolling offensively and defensively. What are you looking for in this rematch with the Red Bull 2?
We're just gonna come out and try to play a solid game, and come out with the 3 points. That's always the main objective. And like you said, in the first game, we were still trying to figure each other out. That might have been the first time that 11 played together.
Yeah.
So now we have a better understanding of each other and what our roles are and what we're supposed to do. So I think we can play our game and come in with the right mindset. We can come out with the 3 points on Sunday.
Alex, I know you're more focused on the offensive side, but goaltending-wise, I mean, you got to play with John McCarthy last year, who I was just watching last night play
Doing
on
amazing.
on ESPN, for Philadelphia Union against NYCFC. This year, you've got 3 goaltenders that are looking pretty solid. Brandon Miller, Sean Murdoch, and the guy from University of Michigan. Both have played, and all 3 have played very well. Obviously, you guys have not lost yet. Is it nice for you in the midfield and up front to know that you have solid goaltending every night?
Yeah, it's definitely a great comfort to know we have 3 quality keepers in the back, and whoever's in there, we know will be able to step up and make the big time saves whenever we need, and just keep everything organized in the back. So all the guys are confident with who we have behind us, and we have 3 quality keepers, like I said, to choose from. So whoever's in there, we know we'll be fine at the back, and we shouldn't be giving up too many goals this year.
Yeah, only 2 goals allowed so far. It's the best in the league. So so far so good. Alex, thank you so much for joining us.